Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loimacito is the best.
I thought I would share with you something pretty interesting. If you're in the UAE, I think this would interest you. So, what is it in UAE that nobody tells you? Okay, what is it in UAE? I've compiled a list in my head, but because I'm walking, I don't have a 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'll give you the list of things that through my experience I know people will never tell you. Okay, here they are. One is ooh, that was a worm. Okay, from where it came. One is people will never tell you if they have a fake degree certificate or not. There are plenty of people, mind you, plenty of people. Okay. And a nice clue of knowing this is if anyone tells you that they have gone for an open university. Most of these open universities are fake. Most of these universities where they're affiliated to a college in UK, US, Europe, it's affiliated to, and you'll see on their resume that done a degree in UK or US, or degree from UK, US. But if you ask them, have you been to UK, US? No, this degree was affiliated. And then when you probe further, you'll just realize that they did some local education here. Majority of the cases, they are fake, okay? They're fake, and if you were to investigate, 100% you'd find out that they are fake. Either these people are dumb enough not to know that, or it's explicit, like they've just outright purchased it. So number one is the fake degrees, which are very rampant, even today, very, very rampant. You'll be very surprised to know that I still get calls, I still get messages asking me, how are you, man? I still get calls, I still get messages from people who ask me, can you guide me towards a fake degree certificate? So, okay. The next one. If you go for an interview, they will never give you genuine feedback or information. Never. They never do that. You go for an interview, like if you ask them any question, they'll give a very vague diplomatic answer. So, when would you finalize on this position? They'll just give you some information. If you ask them feedback like, is there any area I can improve on? They'll never tell you anything specific. If you ask them, whom should I follow up with? Yeah, you can just call up this person, that person. They'll never give you the exact details. They'll never give you the exact information. It's like they're playing this cat and mouse game. On top of that, if you follow up with them and ask them, like, is there any feedback from your side? Nothing. And if you ask them about the job, they'll say, we'll get back to you, we'll get back to you, we'll call you when it's required. So that's another thing with that they never tell you. Another thing that people never tell you is the, people like to show off in Dubai. They like to live beyond, some of them at least, or I would say most of them live beyond their means. And everyone tries to show off. I'll give you 3 examples. I know this one girl, if you check on her Facebook, she's an Indian girl. She shows that she's successful, she's hardworking, she's traveled around the world. She's like an inspiration. The reality is she has a sugar daddy who is married, and she's busy getting humped by him. In fact, she's his boss. He's her boss. So he's busy humping her and paying her money for it. And she portrays herself to be this incredible, sweet, nice, a genuine, successful woman. So this is one. Another one is this guy portrays himself to be a successful businessman. You look at him, you see his cars, you see everything, you'll be totally blown away. The guy is a #1 fucking fraudster. I personally know him. He portrays himself, he calls himself the CEO. He's a fucking crook, man. He has cheated so many people. But he uses, he knows how to play around. And last one is, this person tends to show that is running a successful business. On the outside, pays everyone time, everything good. Person's not bad. But what the person doesn't tell is, he has taken multiple loans, multiple credit cards. It's a fucking disaster. So nobody wants to tell you the truth. Everyone likes to portray. Like, even I personally know friends who show that they're very stable, they're very happy. They're actually going through problems, massive problems, from financial to even marriage problems. But outside, they show a facade that they're very happy. Another thing in UAE that they don't tell you is, obviously, the UAE media. Fuck, that snake. See, the snake is dead. You want to see? See, snake is dead. Yesterday I saw that here. Oh, he's being eaten up now. Okay, another thing is, Christian, Thai Christian literature. Good. Okay, another thing which people never tell you is, they'll speak on the opportunities of earning a big salary and all that in UAE. But they'll not tell you what is the reason they're giving you this big salary, or what is the downside to it. For example, I'm not talking of just the job related problems. Let's take, for example, why do they offer you, let's say, a secretary's salary in Ajman would be 2,000. Secretary's salary in Ajman is 2,000, or Ras Al Khaimah is 2,000. Sharjah would be 2,500, 3,000. Dubai would be 5,000. Jebel Ali would be 7,000 to 8,000. Abu Dhabi would be 9,000 to 12,000. Now, why is there such a massive difference in UAE itself? Why is there a secretary getting 2,000 in one place, 4,000 in another? Same, but why is it different in different places? The reason being is the cost of living. And like, for example, an apartment in Ras Al Khaimah can cost you 10,000 dirhams. In Ajman will cost you 15,000. In Sharjah, labor camp area would be like 20,000. In a nice family area would be 40,000. In Dubai, maybe it would start at 60,000. Main area 80,000. Sheikh Zayed Road or the Meadows would be 100,000. It just goes up. And Abu Dhabi is the most expensive. It can go up to 128, 150. So I'm just giving you, like rough hand figures. These are not specific. Okay, I can be wrong in the figures, but I'm giving you it is a fact, the expense and the lifestyle. Then another thing people never tell you is, when they offer you a job, there are so many ways to play around with the contract, the loopholes of the system, both in terms of the employer and in terms of the country. They'll never tell you the loopholes. Like, for example, if he says, I'll pay you 5,000 dirham salary. Now, he can break it down in such a way that he can give you your basic salary as very, very low, and other aspects of your salary like transportation, accommodation, he will divide it there. Now, there's a reason why they do that. Because what matters is your base salary. What matters is what is written on the labor contract, not what is written on the letterhead, not what is written as the sum total. They can write anything, they can change anything. Another loophole which they don't tell you is the loopholes of the country. How can you get a visa if you have a ban? How can you get a job if nobody is taking you for an interview? How can you work for someone without being on their contract? nobody tells you the loopholes of the system, and they don't want to tell you. Talking of loopholes, what should you mention on the CV, what you shouldn't mention on the CV. So there are plenty of loopholes, but nobody wants to share them. It's kept like a hidden secret. And same thing with me. I don't share everything, because if I share everything, then why would anyone need to pay me? And you'll never get it on google.com. People think everything you search you get on google.com. All the best, try. Another thing that people don't tell you is how they are making money. How they actually make money, nobody will tell you. They'll give you vague statements. They'll say, they'll give you misleading statements. Yeah, market is down or market is up. I know firms that are making a shitload of money, but they're declaring losses. I know companies that are actually having plenty of losses, but they're declaring that they're doing very well. So this is another thing that people in UAE never tell you. Then another thing that people in UAE never tell you is this one, the media, the UAE media, they will never tell you the truth. They cannot tell you the truth. I know so many friends of mine, journalists, editors, reporters, who share with me stories, and they say, Siloy, we did around 4 months, 5 months to get all this data, all this information, and now we can't share it. We just can't share it because we have been told by a senior editor not to share it, or we have been told by the big boss. Why? Because they paid a sum of money as sponsorship fee. Basically they have paid money not to get the article published. And in some cases you have government entities that say this is not allowed. So that is another thing that they will never tell you in the UAE. Okay. One more thing is which I don't tell you in UAE is the correct figures. They'll always give you overhyped figures. They'll always give the best way to put it is they'll give bullshit. Okay, this is the most profitable year. It's going to be the largest tower. It's going to be the biggest mall. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. They'll always give so much of bullshit. It's like that's how they are, I guess. They live on hype. Okay. Another thing that UAE will never tell you is UAE will never clearly tell you, is it an Islamic country or is it a non-Islamic country? Because if you say Islam, from where do prostitutes come? From where does alcohol come? From where does, living a free, nightlife like clubs, bars? How do you balance that? And if you say you're a non-Islamic country, then why do you keep showing the values of Islam and talking about it? So they are in this catch-22 situation where they cannot tell you clearly. Another thing UAE cannot tell you is, it basically, if I were to sum it up, I would say that they cannot tell you the truth. I guess this is universal with all companies, countries, politics. But in UAE's case, it's kind of tragic because they want to grow. It's a very small country, very tiny. But they cannot. Like, for example, the ruling family. You'll never get any legit information. Never. I guess this is a part of being a monarchy. Anyway, another thing in UAE people will never tell you. UAE's lifestyle is like a drug. It's like a drug. Once you live there, you get used to the luxuries, the comfort, the easy money. See, I'll tell you, the starting salary itself in UAE, if you know how to play your cards right, is 3,000 dirhams, or you could say $1,000. Okay. And starting salary for so many people across the world will never be close to $1,000. Plus you have a very futuristic modern lifestyle. The roads are great. The infrastructure is amazing. Electricity 24/7. International brands, shopping malls, multinational, crowds. UAE is the only place I know that you can open up a business from zero, and less than 2 years you can break even easily if you know how to do things right. And if you know the loopholes, you will be minting money, man. So UAE is it's kind of a drug, it's kind of an addiction. That is why once people go there, they don't want to leave until they're thrown out. Or they'll do whatever they can to remain there forever. This is something that nobody in UAE will tell you. And I think last if not the least, I think nobody in UAE will, nobody in UAE wants to help you. At least majority. The reason for this is because they have their own shit to worry about. Every single day they have something that gets to them, that worries them, that bothers them. It's a very insecure place, and insecurity is exceptionally high. The reason for this is if you don't have a job, you'll be thrown out. So what do? So people don't want to lose their job, because if you lose your job, you have to uproot your entire life and you have to leave and go. So nobody wants to help you there. They just want to help themselves. But this they will never say, they will never talk, they will never state. So they will show all this amazing hype online. They will show this amazing, oh, I'm successful, I'm this and that. Ask them for help. Ask them for even $100. Nobody will help you. I know you can say that's the same case everywhere. Dubai, it's even more, because of the fact that you don't know whether tomorrow you'll have a job or not have a job, or whether you'll be thrown out or you'll remain. So these are some of the things about UAE, 10 things about UAE that nobody will tell you. And you can let me know, what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Love to hear your thoughts. This is me signing off for now. Take care. Thank you.